So, hello everyone. My name is Elena Bruna. I'm a data scientist at the Digital Innovation Laboratory, BIX, at the pharmaceutical company Böhringer-Ingelheim. I'm originally Italian, but I moved to Germany about 3 years ago. And I am a physicist as a background. One of the projects in which I was working and I really loved it and for which we are now finalizing the scientific publication was to optimize the production of proteins which are needed to make medications. The production processes for such proteins are quite huge and big because they consist of several steps in which the scientist needs to set initial parameters, like for example, temperature, pH in the machine, and then at the end of the various steps, you will have your protein produced. So our goal was to develop an automatic tool that would help the scientist to decide what are the best input parameters for the machines in order to maximize the protein output concentration at the end of the process. And so we work in a multidisciplinary team composed of people with different expertise. So we work with data scientists, engineers, designers, experts like scientists. Our daily business is normally starting with a short daily meeting where we synchronize on our activities for the day. And then everyone takes up their own tasks. For example, I would work independently, or I would work with another colleague, data scientist. And we often have also discussions with experts, for example, or with the colleagues in the team in order to make our product better and better. I did my PhD in high energy nuclear physics. And then I decided to become data scientist in order to apply my knowledge, my expertise of big data analysis to the field of pharmaceutical industry. And I passionate about investigating data, exploring, trying machine learning algorithms. For example, in the previous project I was talking about, we had to try different machine learning algorithms in order to provide a model that would describe our data and would help us to optimize the protein concentrations at the end of the production steps. I think knowledge of math, statistics helped a lot. Of course, together also with some knowledge on machine learning algorithms and how they work also. I think it's really important to have good communication skills. And this was something that I think it's as important as the analytical skills, because in our job, it's not only about implementing, developing and integrating the model into the production, but it's also to be able to discuss, first, either to convince people about your ideas, results. I think my favorite part is definitely once I have the data. So after the challenging of finding the data, once I have the data, it's to really dive down into the data, investigate if there are relations, the properties, understand what model could I use to describe the data in order to exploit possible predictive power of the data. So trying machine learning techniques and different algorithms. So I think a university degree in some scientific field like math or physics like me or computer science will definitely provide you with analytical skills, programming knowledge, you need to have to tackle this data science job. Of course, there are also plenty of online courses available. I did myself some of them, which were very useful, and I learned a lot of things. And also never be tired of learning new things, also learning from possible failures, and sharing knowledge with your peers.